So Eddie and I played 25 games of Dominion, one-on-one. That's a lot of shuffling. There's a few things that I took away from it. We like to talk about games as we play, and we like to play games a lot until we just drive them into the ground. We don't want to play and have fun at the end of it. We want to play and understand what the game is like. And in Dominion, there's so much complexity, so much diversity, because there's so many cards and so many ways to play the game, so many setups, and still there's a lot of very similar lines of play where the game feels like the exact same game, even if there are different cards that you're playing with. It feels like this is just another market card. Sentry, get that every time. Market is the definitive best action that you can buy in the base set. We play the vanilla set, so keep that in mind. Vanilla Dominion. What we found, some of the things that we found were that in 2-player, it often felt like the game was decided within the first 4 turns. They've always felt the same. Every time we played the first 2 turns, buy a silver, buy a treasure accelerator. On your second turn, get lucky. Use that money lender, get some extra coins and buy a gold, or get the 4 copper and a silver hand, buy a gold. It's always right to buy gold. We like gold. In Magic, I'm considered a Johnny, a person who really likes combos, really likes janky things, and likes to build and make some brew that's maybe not competitive, but it's really fun. And I feel like in Dominion, there is that potential. There are ways to like combo and make really cool, interesting interactions happen, but often I'm punished for it, like buying remodels and artisans, and then remodeling your artisan into a province in the late game. It ends up turning into something that felt like it was gonna work, felt like it was gonna be cool, but I never got the remodel and the artisan in the same hand. I never got the thing that I was looking for, and I feel like I should have bought that market. I should have bought that poacher. I should have bought that sentry, because it's always the right thing to do, so that I can buy more gold, so that I can filter out all my copper, so that I can have a really efficient deck. And that's where Dominion felt like it was always the same game, where I could explore other options, but if Eddie's not exploring it, then I don't get to really play. I don't get any chances to win, because he's gonna win. He's buying the poachers, he's buying the right things, he's getting an efficient deck. So that was tough. A lot of these problems go away or are diminished. You know, they're brought down in a 3-4 player game. So I really feel like even though Dominion is a playable game at 2 players, it's less of a game. It's more of executing the routine and just making sure that you're executing well, that you're buying the right cards, that you're filtering out the right cards, and not deviating from that path. If you deviate, you may have fun in the moment, but you will lose almost every time. As a Johnny Magic player, wanting to combo off, wanting to do janky things, wanting to brew my own deck and make something amazing and point to it and say, that was mine, and that was clever. I want to be clever. But being clever often leads to losing. Bummer. Oh man. Another thing that I it's an essential part of Dominion not to know for 100% certainty what the score is. The hard thing was at the very end of the game, there's 1 province left. In my head, I don't remember. Maybe if I buy this, and I often evaluate and try to remember how many duchies did I buy, how many estates are there, how many did I trash, how many did Eddie trash, and I don't remember. And now I feel like the decision is between maybe I win, maybe I lose, maybe we tie. And I really don't know what it is. So that was just one part. It's a very small part. I love Dominion. So of course I gotta give you my favorite setups. So deck top and improvements. Those were our favorites. Those were my favorites. And my least favorite, and it wasn't bad, but it was the least enjoyable for me, was sleight of hand. So those are my thoughts on Dominion. I love the game. I still will bring it and play with anybody, because Dominion is so easy to teach, so fun to play, and in groups it's much better than one-on-one. I'm gonna keep playing it, and I'm gonna continue to enjoy it. I'm gonna look for some good expansions. If you have recommendations, please send them, because I want to buy a good expansion for the first one, so tell me which one's the best. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Every game produced by 5 Color Combo averages 4.5 stars or higher for a reason. These games drive people to the table to play. Go to the store now and order one today. One thing real quick. 7 treasures is the worst. I want 6, get the gold, I feel good. I want 8, get the province, feel good. But 7, oh, 7. I hate 7.